engine scream and roar. Northwest Truck Series is kicking down the door. Arca rigs are flying, dusting up the pines. Sasquatch in the stands, sipping moonshine. Feel the tires burn, hear the crowd ignite. iRacing's finest, day or night. From the Rockies to the coastal line, LSRTV's where the legends shine. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Yeah, yeah, Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Three wide in the corner, engines revving high. A southern tradition, beat the Northwest sky. Checkered flags are waving, hearts beat like a drum. Sasquatch roars for every single roar. Feel the tires burn, hear the crowd ignite. iRacing's finest, day or night. From the Rockies to the coastal line, LSRTV's where the legends shine. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race drivers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Yeah, yeah, Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Guitars are slinging, tracks taking a groove. Northwest boys got nothing to prove. Grabbing gears and rubbing doors. Northwest racers always bringing more. Oh, Northwest Racing, let the good times roll. These race covers got rebellious souls. Crank it up loud, hear the engine scream. And LSRTV is bringing you the stream. Yeah, yeah, Northwest Racing reigns supreme. Watch Northwest Racing with Charles, Wesley, and Jeremy on LSRTV. And maybe Bigfoot too.
From the Virtual Gateway International, we welcome you to coverage of Don't Lay an Egg or Crack the Damn Thing, or whatever it's called. I forgot what it's called. Don't Crack the Egg 125. See, if we'd have had logos like we were supposed to, first 2 weeks, Jeremy, would have been ready. Don't Crack the Egg 125 from the Virtual Egg-Shaped Gateway International Raceway, or Worldwide Technology Raceway at Gateway, as they call it. Welcome back to coverage. This is round number 3 of the spring division in the NASRA. See, I've already done it. I'm sorry, guys. It's the Northwest Racing Series Trucks division, part of the spring series. I just finished an NASRA broadcast. I got to put a dollar in the jar. Charles said that I would. I'm Wesley Outland, Jeremy Stanley, and Charles Wooten with you. People, please bear with me. I've been calling broadcasting of baseball, Jeremy, since 11 o'clock this morning. You know that. You're on Snapchat with me. And I've been in the heat all day, and then I just got home and dropped down in the chair, done iRacing for NASRA, and now the Northwest Series. So there you go. I'll lay down when we finish up here and then get up again at 5 o'clock for eNASCAR Australia. Maybe get another quick cat nap, Jeremy, and right back at it again for baseball tomorrow at 11 a.m. Which, by the way, if you're listening on CRN for the Northwest Racing Series, this is the place to be for the games tomorrow. So there you go. What's up, Jeremy? What's up, brother? We like the egg-shaped track that is Gateway.
I don't know how you have a voice left over, man.
I am good. I am good.
He's very good. We're doing great, man. We did a moon flyby today, so congratulations, us and everybody on that notion.
He really is, man. He literally hit me up, Charles, and was like, dude, look at this. They flew by the moon, and he showed me like different pictures. I'm in the middle of doing baseball play-by-play, and I looked at it. I was like, okay, I don't know what I'm looking at, but I think there was a lap. I think there was a lap around the moon. So whatever, you know.
Yeah, we did a half lap. That's Charles. What are you doing over there? Yeah, no, we did a flyby. We had a crescent Earth and a crescent moon in the same photo. That was beautiful. But outside of that, though, normal over here. We're doing good. Late in the going. East Coast broadcasting the West Coast, and looks like we're both lively and ready for this thing. And I mean, another good. Yeah, what's up with that no logo, Charles? He said he's busy. It's okay. We'll forgive you this time. We'll be prepared Thursday for the next logo. But we're doing just fantastic, and we're gonna crack the egg. I think Wesley's already done it, misplacing this for another league, and we're having a fun time tonight.
We are. We're having a fun time. Let's take a look at the race analysis for the Northwest Truck Series tonight. If you haven't already done so, there it is. No fast repair, 100% fuel capacity, 5 sets of tires, 2-lap long qualifying, which normally now they do qualifying and then they do the driver's meet and then they grid. 100-lap race, that's 200. This track's just shy of 100 miles, right? So it'll be a 100-lap race. So it's about 100 miles the distance. And I do want to let you know that obviously they will be running 100 laps in the Gateway 125. So 125 miles, 100 laps the distance. So there you go. Are you called up there, Jacob? I'm sorry. Jeremy, you called up now?
I don't know who Jacob is, but
Jacob Reeves. He's the other guy I worked with earlier. I'm sorry. I've been out in the sun too long and been working today. $2 fine now. I'm doing $2 deduction from my career payment.
I'll actually take that dollar. Send it to my PayPal. But yes, we were all caught up there, and it's a stacked field again. Like, I don't know about you, but I've been stupid impressed how many people they're able to pull from the Northwest Quadrant. Not really known for big track racing on the NASCAR scene, but these guys are 36 numbers here tonight. I think that's the lowest count of the season at 36. So that is stupendous. As there currently 7.5 minutes left before we go gridding or warm up, whatever we're doing. I don't know if we're going to squeak in one more driver, but go right to grid is what I'm hearing. So they've been changing it up. So I know, but like we expected that last week, and then they had like a nice 10-minute warm up, and they're doing some things over here. But
they're racing their time, man. And this race is going to be at nighttime a little bit. It's going to be a little bit under the lights, Jeremy. It's going to finish up a little bit under the lights. Yeah, nighttime is the right time. There's your coughing weather conditions. As a matter of fact, Jeremy, go ahead and tell us, everybody, and you can ask Charles. I look like a red hen right now. Just telling you,
perfect.
Literally.
From the broadcast booth, he's cooked. He must do that outside of the baseball games there. But air temp 1 degree shy of a very nice temperature. 14-mile-an-hour winds. 70 degrees Fahrenheit on the track, and time of day is 2 minutes, a minute and a half away from 8 o'clock.
Almost nightfall.
Yeah, we're close. I mean, we'll see when it kicks over to race session. Sometimes these sessions will forward or backwards in time a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to correct you though, but that's the central time zone. I don't want to correct you, Jeremy, but that is the central time zone. So they're in West St. Louis, Missouri.
This is true. Too much
technically, it's 9 o'clock Eastern right now in the sim. 8 o'clock Missouri time. So who really gives a damn?
Well, no, it's still 8 o'clock sim time. It's 8 o'clock sim time, right? If it was 9 o'clock sim time, it would be nighttime.
Yeah, but what I'm saying though is the racetrack's in Central Time Zone, so basically it's 8:59 in Eastern Time Zone. This is Central Time Zone, so it's 8 o'clock over there.
There it is. Appreciate you, man.
And
keep me in line. Listen, he's dead tired, and I'm still the one making mistakes.
Hey, there will be 2 stages, and by the way, I think I said don't crack the S. It's don't scramble this egg 125. These names that they're coming up with now, I don't freaking get it, but it is what it is. Don't scramble this egg 125. There will be 2 stages, by the way, Jeremy. There will be a stage at lap 35, and then there will be a caution, and then they will race to a stage of 65 laps to lap 100. So there you go. That's the plan.
All right. Well, good to know that. Same plan that I think that was in place, last Thursday or Monday, and we'll go do it again.
Whatever they do on Monday, they do on Thursday.
Listen,
we do know that much.
This little track on screen right now, they should make this and put go-karts on iRacing. I would love to see some go-karts on iRacing and utilize that track because that looks like a lot of fun there in this infield. Don't you agree some go-karts on this place would be cool?
All right, we'll see what happens. All right, so yeah, that would be cool. That would be fun to have some go-karts on this place.
Give me
The hell, I don't know. I did a go-kart race this weekend, Charles, in memory of a memorial race for a friend of mine, you smarty pants. I did. I know what a go-kart is. Come on. I used to be a voice of the WKA a long time ago. I know what the karting is, okay? Like, why you gotta cause problems, Charles? Why you gotta pick on me?
It's got enough popularity. I think it'd be fun. We're feeling it here tonight, boys. Having
You're
some
exactly
fun
right.
here.
Go get it.
These long qualifying warm-up sessions, whatever, where there's no cars on track, they're just making us scramble our own eggs up here in the booth before we get to see the cars on track. That's a great idea. Let's try to pull up a driver or two. I guess Ryan Bay would be one of them. Is he in Discord?
We can't bug these people. They're in a driver's meeting. You can't bother them. Come on.
Well, they're in their own channel. I guess they're doing the iRacing chat. So I guess we'll leave them. We don't want to mix them up. Scramble their eggs even more. We're going to scramble it up twice over easy before we go green flag here tonight.
Scrambled eggs, scramby eggs, happy scramby eggs. There you go. It's 3 minutes away. I'm telling you, man. I'm just happy to be
leftover
here.
Easter eggs from Sunday.
Yes. Did you have a good Easter, buddy? You have a good Easter?
Yeah, the kids had a very fun time. Trying to handle my 2 plus somebody else's 3.
Oh, geez. Wow.
Like it's the house is in a circle, so they can just run in a lap after lap after lap. Yeah, it gets kind of hectic sometimes when they're 10 and under, all 5 of them. Makes it fun. But Easter was great. It's always a good time with the fam, of course. Yeah, we started at 2:00, finished around 8, so it was about 6 hours of watching 5 kids go crazy.
That's fun, ain't it? That's what it's all about.
Yeah, one of the eggs had a $50 bill in it, and they knew that prior.
Halloween and Easter, just kids get too much candy.
Hey, I get to eat most of it. My kid doesn't like sugar.
You gotta inspect everything, right? You gotta be like, let me check your bag. Let's see.
In quotations. 100%.
Safety first, kid. Safety first. And then you're going, oh, honey, I think it's okay. Good. You can have a little half a piece, Oh, boy. What's your favorite Easter candy? The sound effects are Will. That was Wesley sound effects. So, by the way, tonight is a monumental night. I know he said that they're counting it when they update everything. Tonight, Jeremy Stanley, will be Jeff Stabnow's 500th career start in the Northwest Racing Series. How about that? That's pretty darn cool.
Yep, 500. That's a pretty cool stat. I've talked about it last season, and more than happy to go into it again about how this league in particular, these stats aren't across iRacing in multiple leagues. These stats are specifically for Northwest.
For Northwest, you're exactly right. Yes.
And there's multiple drivers in the realm of between 300 and 600 starts in this league. Like the commitment these drivers have to this place, to the admins, just everyone that they race with each week in and week out, is second to none. Usually leagues have a lot of turnover. There's only one other league that I know that's a decade-long spread of racing stemming back from NR2K3. But yeah, shout out to this league. And Jeff's now down 500. That's awesome to see.
So the clock is expiring. The virtual Musco lights are on. It is getting closer to nighttime. And we are about ready to turn them loose, ladies and gentlemen, for race number 3 in the new Northwest Racing Series Spring Truck Division. Remember, the big national tour will be in the fall. This is just extra bonus racing for y'all on your home for sim racing or listening on CRN. It's time to introduce the lineup. As Ryan Bay will be on the pole, the runner-up of the ARCA Series, and Kenneth Garber to the outside at row number 1, 29-94. Josh Childress has got Seth Cooper to the outside with a run for this guy in his debut for ARCA last week. Then it's going to be Dennis Moore and Troy Daggett making up row number 3. Row 4, Brian Barnes. He's already won this year in ARCA. Ryan Bloom to the outside. Of your top 10, Jeremy, Will Fine, Chris Walters, and Gary Nichols in the 8.
Row 6, P11 will be Christopher White to his outside in P12. The number 21, Tyler King. Row 7, William Fletcher to the inside in 13th. Taylor Alto finds himself P14. Row 8, inside, 15th place, Frank Harris in car 77. Toby Ritters, car number 3 in 16th. Row 9 and 17th, Bobby Grady in the number 1. Dan Lowther in the 63 starts 18th. And around at the top 20, Brett Johnson in 19th, Stephen Paulison in 20th.
Moving on to row number 11, because we're not done yet. There's Mr. 500, his 500th career start from Billings, Montana. Jeff Stabnow, 3-time winner of Daytona. Corey Eckelbarger to the outside of the 73 as well. Row number 12, John Odenbacher, also from Billings, Montana. And the all-time winner of the series, Sean Brightsman, with, of course, 82 career wins. He starts on the outside. He struggled in the spring series so far. Row 13, Ryan McLeod on the 37 and Sean Pomeroy in the 503. Row 14 on the grid, Dylan Matthews and Dana Rogers. And your top 30, Jeremy, will find Trevor Fetchner and Kyle Matthews.
Row 16, Bay Adamson in the 19th car, and to the outside, Ron Hunter in truck number 30 and 32nd. 33rd place would find Jason Lee. Truck 50, Chris Kynes to the outside in 34th. Row 18 and 35th will be Ray Partridge in the 38, BJ Tidrick in the 72 and 36. And in the final row, Todd Miles in 37th in truck number 62. And we're going to go one pace lap here, and we're going to set off for the 100 laps here this evening.
There is your starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen. What a field. What a track here. This is a fun racetrack here at Worldwide Technology Raceway. Track dimension just over a mile. It's an egg-shaped track, like a miniature Darlington, if you will. Jeremy, sorry about that, man. It is 1.25 miles, 2.01 kilometer egg-shaped, 11 degrees of bank into the corners in 1 and 2, 9 degrees in the 3 and 4, 4 degrees on the front straightaway. And ladies and gentlemen, we are green for 100 laps. Round number 3 is underway, Jeremy. Whoa,
Dennis
hold on, guys. Dennis Moore.
98. Cooper.
Oh,
really
nice.
loose there. Oh, we got one truck, two truck.
That
Chris
was
Walters is going to
Walters
find the
around.
inside wall. 2 trucks on the infield. We're going to stay green flag. 1 truck deep in the back. Plus Chris Walters, you saw there, smash the inside wall. There's the other truck in the back.
Yeah, it's Walters and the other driver in the 37th spot, and that, of course, is Chris Walters and Bay Adamson. Look at
Tyler
him,
King
4
going
wide.
east to
My
west.
God, I didn't realize that track was wide enough. Ryan Bailey's lap 1.
3 wide, truck number 4, Brian Barnes up in the middle, still remains 3 wide. Paulson at the top here. Trucks are still loose, cold tires. Definitely hurting the handling of these trucks early through. Still 3 wide. I think they finally get the 2 wide as they get the turn 3 there. 2 trucks hard early on.
Holding on to that spot, down to the inside. He's there, lap 3 of 100. And Bay, the leader. Childress is right there in a second. How about Seth Cooper with a good bounce back, Jeremy, to find the number 3 position. Garber Daggett top 5 as they scramble again all over the place. They're like scrambling eggs going into turn 3.
They said don't scramble them. Well, sorry to tell you, this thing is completely scrambled. Setting our sails for lap number 4 here. A lot of spacing because of the scrambling, especially up at the front. A lot of space. Ryan Bay already out to a 1 second lead. This is a good battle for second and third place. Childress in second, Cooper in third. There's a little breaking of the draft. That's kind of surprising. The 39 goes to the mid part of the back straightaway to take the air. The assistance from the net. Oh, he's going to get to the back bumper almost. Cooper almost tags Childress, entering 3.
Or a little sideways there.
Third through. Now, the bottom of turn 1 and turn 2, a touch bit flatter than it is from the second and third lane. Almost progressive-like. It's not really intended to be that way, but it is. And so you can take that sharp turn 1 and turn 2, go diamonding the corner, and it actually will, especially on the longer, it'll really try to help that truck, help it rotate, help the straight exit. And so you'll see multiple trucks in that second or third group here tonight.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Keep an eye on that.
Pretty wide on the back straightaway here. Right behind this group of trucks here. It's going to be stabbed now, Grady Fletcher. They go 2 wide. Caution. Caution out, lap number 6 of the evening. Not seeing where this one initially came from there, Wes.
A problem there. I'm trying to find it. Ryan McLeod is what they're saying. Ryan McLeod on lap 6 crashing. So there it is. Ryan McLeod. We'll find out where he is. It's like he's back in 34th.
Doesn't look like anybody else affected based on the scoring.
What's the replay here?
We're going to get a wall angle from this one. That's interesting. Here we go. This is probably after the crash. I don't see damage to his truck. I see damage to Chris Walters behind him, but that was from lap 1. Here we go. This is probably it. That pace. Drifts up the track. Does a, he gets a little transition between the first and second groove. It jumps 1 degree of angle, and sometimes that upsets the truck if you have it on the loose setting. And he just clips it slightly and sends him around.
So a caution coming out. Some drivers deciding to elect to come to pit road. We'll step away. Let's take a pit stop as well. Getting closer to sunset, dusk, night. None of the lights will all change. By the way, first stage will take us to lap 35. We're back from Gateway right after this. Stay with us.
You don't just watch this kind of racing, you feel it. You feel it in your chest when the green flag drops, in the dirt hanging in the air. And when you can't be there in person, when the night's long and the engines fire somewhere miles away, that's where we come in. From the front stretch to your front porch, from the stands to your living room, the best racing you'll ever see lives right here. This ain't just a stream, it's the edge of your seat.
Well, I had a little rough weekend. I was gonna see if you might have a few parts I can get replaced.
Okay, what you got?
First of all, I think I'm gonna need a radiator, an air breather, an upper A-frame, a front bumper, a hub. Yeah, Those for sure.
With all that right there, you don't need a spindle and maybe a ball joint or two.
That's gonna be kind of hard to explain, but you got a shifter, linkage, some motor mounts, plug wires too.
Man, you must have hit him hard.
It happens.
Well, we can definitely help you out with that. And I tell you what, we could probably save you some money if we use some ProTech parts.
Well, that'll be good news to tell the wife.
When it happens, get back on the track with ProTech parts. Race-proven performance without the race-proven price. Only at Day Motorsports.
Guys, I don't know what's going on. Ryan Bay has left us. The leader has disconnected. I don't know why. Ryan Bay just gave up the lead, Jeremy. Ryan Bay just gave up the lead. It's $3 already if you keep it count. He just gave up the lead.
Yeah. We'll see if we can figure that out. He's trying to catch up to the field here for this restart. It looks like 8 seconds back, but we're going green flag now, with him or without him. Here we go. Resetting off this thing. One truck in the back, getting some extra time to get going. Side by side, 39.98. Cooper on the outside, Childress on the inside for our first lead change of the night. Pretty
back on our way.
Oh, yeah. Good battle here for the front. 3 wide in the back. Toby Ritter's truck number 3 up the middle. To the inside of Lowther. He's on the outside of the 3 wide. He clears him, goes 2 wide. His race leader still 2 by 2, trying to figure out who will lead this lap.
Down into the corner, into 1. Again, this is, of course, the battle with Childress and Cooper. Man, I'm going to tell you, Jeremy, and we saw this last Thursday night in the ARCA race at Atlanta in the Menards Tide car, and he sports the same colors in this truck, number 98. I don't know who this Seth Cooper is, but man, this guy's got some credentials to be running here in the Northwest. I mean, to come right out of the gate in 2 starts and show that he can lead this thing, had a podium finish at Atlanta and ARCA last Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, if I can have good talent out here. We got confirmation from our producer that Seth Cooper is indeed Seth Cooper. What's your take on that, Wes?
Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
There we go. Cooper is Cooper, can confirm.
I'm hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Now we got Mr. 500. Running currently position number 8. A decent start for the race for the driver, the number 24. He's watching a little bit of 2x2 in front of him. Tyler King to the inside, Taylor Alto outside. This track can be pretty racy at times. 2x2s, they can hang on for lap after lap here, which can present some trouble, like the 24, who's maybe trying to make some moves when they finally go single file.
The Don't Scramble This Egg 125 is rolling into the final 20 laps of stage number 1. Remember, that'll take us to lap 35. And right now, Seth Cooper leading the way for Josh Childress, Kenneth Garber, Ryan Bloom, Nichols is, and Ryan Bay is back, but Bay is multiple laps down though. I mean, he's in a very bad spot, Jeremy. Seriously.
Yeah, no, he's not good here. He's gonna need a couple cautions, but there's. I don't know about your SDK showing, but my SDK there.
He's 2 laps now.
Okay, he's the first truck 2 laps down. Nobody is 1 lap down. He's looking at some 3 wide. Tyler King at the bottom, Staff down the middle. This should be fun here. Number 8, Gary Nichols. He's going to run to the outside of the 24. But yeah, Ryan Bay is the first one on the docket for the free pass. If there was a caution here shortly. Staff now cuts the contact in the back there. Now Gary goes to the inside of Jeff Stamdahl, heading off on the 1.
And right now, stab down, Mr. 500, as we mentioned. He has put himself as the all-time starter of the series. How cool is that, man?
Super awesome. 500 starts, so cool. That is what that's over a decade plus of starts alone here.
Yeah, the lone guy.
Awesome.
I mean, yeah.
And that's across 2 different series, right? They had ARCA way back in the day. Now they got ARCA again. It used to be just one series league for quite a few years. Right?
No, so there used to be Northwest Cup, Northwest Trucks. Then they done ARCA, then they done Xfinity, excuse me, and then they done a Northwest Dirt Series, which kind of flopped halfway through the year. But if you tally up all of that, that leads up to the over 13 seasons that has been the Northwest. Michigan beats UConn. How about that? Big Ten back on top of the mountain in basketball, Jeremy.
I mean, I kind of like to see it. I don't follow college basketball too much, but I know UConn is always that team, right?
Yes.
UConn and Duke is like your number 1, number 2 usually, but see Michigan up there usually playing pretty well. Glad to see Michigan taking the trophy home. That's kind of cool. I'm not a Michigan guy per se. Like, I always root for the underdog. I don't know if they're the underdog this season, but when I compare them to UConn, you know, season in, season out.
They are tournament champions. 80 laps to go, by the way, in the race, and heading to 15 remaining in stage 1 here.
Caution, lap number 20. We got a lot of scattering on the back straightaway here. Let's see what happened
Well,
here.
they're checking up, aren't they, boys? Look at this. Whoa,
Early
whoa.
reports show Corey Alkelbarger off track. So that may be a sign of what happened. There he's kicking up some dirt. No, that's grass coming off the tires, Charles. He's missing a fender.
That's grass flying and the sparks after from
I wish they had cars like that. This truck is hurt, though.
Yeah, he's
Let's
in
take a
trouble.
look. Yeah, his right front's all towed in by a mile. Let's see if we can't reverse it. This is after. His truck's already hurt. Was this after?
I think so.
It didn't register a crash, so maybe he crashed. We didn't see it. And he somehow is going to go into the grass here. Oh, no! Ryan Bloom.
Wow.
Just got wiped by the injured truck of Corey. Oh, man. He had all that time by
wasn't
himself.
it, man? That was a hit. That was a shot.
Corey had
if you
all the
will.
time, man, to get to the bottom, and he waits to too wide traffic to then turn left.
We got pit stops, and I'm understanding Josh Childress has put himself already in the penalty box. What in the world?
Dude, these scrambled eggs, I'm telling you, man. We should have named this race. Please don't scramble these eggs. Because we had a race leader disconnect early. We got people turning into people after damage. We got the race leader again now having issues, this time with a penalty. Which, he just exited pit road with a penalty, so I'm kind of confused. I guess they're going to drop him to the EOL, I would imagine, but usually if you have a speeding penalty, you get a 40-second hold, I thought. So let's see how quickly the 39 drops back into the field. There he goes. He goes to the inside. Every single truck passed by because he's going to go from first back past 30th.
Unbelievable.
That is a
Now, that's
tough
exactly
drive.
what he just did, man. Now, Did Bay get one of his laps back though? I think he did. Ryan getting the free. Did he get the free pass? First truck a lap down, gets the free pass. So Ryan Bay gets one of his laps back. Now, if everybody would have came down to pit road and he would have stayed out, he could have took the wave around and the free pass to get both of his lap back. Well, actually, no, what you can't do that if you get the free pass. Now, if we get another caution, he goes for the wave around. Then he can get back on the lead lap.
Yep, as long as you're not a part of the caution, you are welcome to get it.
He's at least got one of his laps back, and for losing power or whatever happened to him, what a way to bounce back and only go 2 laps down also, Jeremy. Wow.
Yeah, the cautions are averaging 11 laps here, 10 laps roughly. So if that follows suit, he should be back on the lead lap in the next 10 to 15 laps. And then he's still, if that holds true, he's still got like, what, 65 laps to get it back. And plus, he's got the 2 stages, too. So, I mean, if there's not a wreck, we still got 2 stages to get the yellow flag for him.
Remember, lap 35 is quickly approaching. He's working lap 23 of 35 here this time by when they come back to the line. So, there is a gap that pokes out and then pokes in here at Gateway. You got to be careful of that. If we can take a look at that here in a little bit. Mid-turn, yes.
Yeah, that's a hazard. I think they've kind of smoothed it out, if I'm not mistaken, but before it used to be a major hazard.
Well, it used to be a big problem, yeah. As a matter of fact, if our camera can catch it on the back straightaway, it's just before you dive into turn number 3, right about now.
They've smoothed it. It used to jut out quite a bit.
Yes, sir. It used to be dangerous.
It was like 10 years ago. I think one of the truck races, they smashed it. Oh we got Chris Kynes having some issues. Old tires. A lot of people came down pit road to the fresh Goodyears.
It's going to need some Napa Auto Care.
Bloom understanding has a black flag here. Not sure if this happened on pit road or if this was after the green flag.
So problems as Brian Bloom, I'm understanding with an issue. He comes to the pits, got a black flag.
No,
we got a crash. Oh my goodness, Dan Lowther, Ron Hunter, sparks are flying and the wreck is cleaning. And Ryan Bay, did he get caught up in it? I don't think he did.
No. He just watched it all right in front of him.
He's not in trouble. He gets his lap back. He's back in the game. Watch this. We just need to get a clarification. Keep it on the 29.
Happened to turn number 1. Yeah, he just got loose, man.
Wow, Lowther lost his man. Harris.
Ryan Barnes, barely. No more trucks
there.
Where's
Ryan Bay at? Where's Ryan Bay at? There's Ryan Bay. He's okay. He's okay. So look at that. He gets his lap back in 2 consecutive cautions, Jeremy. A new player has entered the game again. Unbelievable, Ryan Bay.
Ryan Bloom with the black flag. He was serving that on pit road. Now he's fixing his damage. Ryan Bay going back.
You up a little on back to the saddle again, right? That the other song. Get the saddle again.
We'll only lyrically do that so we don't get a YouTube infringement. We can create our own song.
Really good.
We've got a king salad again.
I get a chicken salad. I had chicken salad. Did you have a good Easter? Charles, you eat a lot of Easter food? A lot of eggs? Really? I mean, I work too, but I still celebrated Easter. I had a great time with my parents. Enjoyed seeing my mom and dad. I don't get to see my dad that much because my dad's on the road. He drives a truck, and 9 times out of 10, if I'm home during the week, if I'm not busy, he's on the road. When he's home on the weekend, I'm on the road a lot of the time. So it worked out that I was able to see my dad for sure.
I'm not religious by any means, but that's what I love about Easter. It's one of those holidays where family just naturally tries to get together like a Christmas or Thanksgiving. So it's like a checkpoint in the year.
Birthday or Mother's Day, I can promise you that. I've been told that I'll die if I miss My dad's like, son, you gotta, mamas are different, right? Moms are different. Women are different. I don't say that, no disrespect to anybody out there. But my mom has already put the fear of God in me, Jeremy Stanley. She's like, I love you, but if your tail ain't here for my birthday or for Mother's Day, you're done.
You're done, bud.
I'm just telling you, my dad's like, it's okay, don't worry about it. But my mom is the latter. It's a totally different thing with her. So I don't even try. I've literally done Thanksgiving dinner and had my bags packed and hightailed it and walked out the door and went on the road to go announce races or do whatever. Basketball, football, whatever. Ball games, doesn't matter. I've done the same thing on Dad, I'm not going to be there for your birthday. Dad, I'm not going to be there for Father's Day. I'm out of town. Son, it's okay, not a problem. Mom? Totally different story, Jeremy. Totally different story.
Yeah,
but yeah,
my
to do
mom
Easter, Easter's pretty special. Yes.
My mom likes to see us, but doesn't want to throw me off a bridge if I'm not there. My dad's the same way, though, just super chill. And
It's a different, right? It's a different vibe. It's just laid back. Hey, it's no problem. Women, moms are like, you can't be there for me. You know, and that high-pitched voice that I just gave, the octaves are real. That's the voice my mama gets, Jerry.
Complete side comment, Emmett Crow on YouTube saying Charles probably gets a lot of
You better not make it bad, Emmett. He's going to throw rocks at you, rotten eggs at your window. Charles can throw rocks at Charles can throw rocks and eggs at his window.
Watch out, Emmett.
Back underway. Oh, we got a crash, guys, in the back.
Kind of.
They kept
space.
They kept going. We're still green.
This track's going to be full of cautions, at least on the cold tires. Oh, here we go. Contact to the outside wall. 3 wide on the back straightaway. This has been a very common story, 3 wide. Here for the Northwest Truck Series at the Worldwide Technology Raceway.
Jeremy, to me, they're just being too aggressive, right? I mean, just calm.
Look at the wall contact.
Right? Calm down.
That third truck in the back, the black and white one, just absolutely obliterated turn 4 wall. They're probably the safety crew out there to push the wall back out. Oh, contact. Taylor Alto is going to shove, was it the number 8, Gary Nichols, up to the outside, makes him check up. Now here comes Bryceman on the inside. He's going to make that pass. 12 goes to the bottom, 46 to the top. Bryceman going to get a slingshot. Around 12.
Slingshot engaged.
Oh, wreck in the back. Number 1. Mr. Grady. Oh, no, this is way more. Oh, no. No. Chris Walters again, Chris Kynes, Gary Nichols, Kobe Ritters.
What is it that Joker said in Batman? Jack Nicholson, by the way, best Joker ever. You can't make an omelet unless you without breaking some eggs. We just had a damn big omelet. We just had a big omelet. Jeremy. No. Heath Ledger was maybe second best. Jack Nicholson, best Joker ever, all time.
Gotta have a YouTube war right here. Oh, there's the turn. It looks like the number 1, Grady, just maybe went too high up on corner exit, found his right rear on the nose, and just like that, one simple mistake is gonna collect a parking lot of cars here on the front straightaway on lap 32.
Or Alicia threw herself out the window.
Man.
Well, you can't make it up without tracking some eggs.
That's right. You really can't. Actual egg whites. Eggs, not the fake stuff.
Right. Yeah, that's what I meant.
100%. That was intense, though, man. A little too aggressive, I would say. I think that could have been easily avoided if you just gave some space to the outside. But look at that. As Charles was mentioning right before that happened, Jeff Stabnow finds himself P2. Imagine getting a win on your 500th start. Like, there's got to be a very low odds of that happening. And he's putting himself in a decent spot for this. He may not be as fast as Seth right now. There in the 98. But the way he's doing it, he's putting himself in a decent chance. As we're going to get the 2 to go. this time. So they're going to restarting. How are they going to do this? What do we think here? Are they going to just call lap 35 as a one-lap shootout? Or is this going to be stage?
I think that they're going to try to call this as the stage, and it's going to be Seth Cooper to win the stage, obviously, as the leader. So that's probably they're going to call this the stage one. This will be the stage right here, buddy.
Okay, because I've seen some leagues have a 5-lap rule if the caution's within 5 laps of stage, and some people just don't care and they go for the 1-lap shootout. So this would restart on lap 35. So
I mean, I do a league, Jeremy. I do a league where, like, if the caution's on lap 35, then if they get back under green, they have a 1-lap shootout, and then they throw the caution.
Man,
But, you know, they're running back.
right. Yep. And then they have the manual option to conclude stage or not.
Remember the other night? Was it Northwest the other night where they had the clock ran out, Jeremy? I think it was, and
Yeah.
they were coming to green, and then they threw the checker flag, and it was over. The race was over. Yeah. I mean,
First time I've ever seen that. I've seen it come really close. That was a first. All right.
sir.
One to go official. We'll see.
Ah.
We'll let him run a lap because we don't know if Seth is taking it for sure. We haven't got the official word yet, I don't think.
Top 5. You're listening on the radio. Seth Cooper, Jeff Stabnow, Tyler King, Kenneth Garber. As Taylor Alto is also 5th. We're back in a second.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
And we're glad that you're joining us on CRN. By the way, coverage tomorrow of the final day of the 33rd annual Johnston County Easter Invitational on CRN. Coverage begins at 11:15 tomorrow morning. Yours truly, Ben Orman, for the first 2 games. Then myself, Ryan Tomford, and Rick Walker for the final 2 winter games. Make sure you plan to join us as we are backing away. Ladies and gentlemen, back to green. They got 1 lap to finish stage number 1 here, unless they call the stage, and they're going to race right into stage number 2, Jeremy.
We will see. And then if we get a quick caution, maybe we'll, regardless, talk to Seth Cooper. I know cautions are plentiful early on in this race. And so here we go.
How about Ryan Bay bouncing back up on the lead lap, too, man? That'll be a
he's
story to talk to. So here's the question. They're going to come to the line here. Cooper in the lead. Will they take the caution at the end of the stage? Or do we race on?
We stay up there.
There it is. Yes,
1
sir.
lap shootout.
I told you that's what they do, so they race to the lap. The lap that the number is on for the stage, and then the caution comes out. So in a 1-lap shootout, Seth Cooper becomes the 3rd different stage winner of the year. Taylor Alto, the only driver to have 2 stage wins so far this year, Jeremy.
Yep, they decided to not call it, and now it is official a couple laps later. So they'll just shorten up stage number 2 for less than a 30-lap shootout there, because remember, they get into 65. So we're going to get this thing restarted about lap 40 or 41, so what do we want to do?
Don't do that. Bring out this. I mean, I would say come to pit road. I would say everybody come to pit road. Tires are gone. Restarts making them squill and spin, and I don't know, maybe make some adjustments while you're at it too. And going into the end of the day, into the night, dusk is also, I think, going to affect the handling. Look at the temperatures real quickly. I think that just tells the tale itself. Look at this, 66, 67. Okay, so track temps, what is it, gone up or gone down? I mean, I think track temps like 71 now. Oh, no, my bad. Let me see here. Track temps it's 70 degrees, 69.80 Fahrenheit. The temp is 66 degrees. That's gone down, and it's partly cloudy. So you got to wonder what that's doing with these trucks, with the cloud cover, Jeremy, as they come down pit road.
Cloud cover's not so much because it's the nighttime part, but the air temp and track temp definitely play a factor, even if it's 3 degrees difference. That plays a pivotal role in how these trucks grip up here. As the track cools down more, it's just going to help the low tire pressures that these guys are doing with these consistent tire changes on pit road. I mean, they gave him 5 sets. That's a plentiful amount. So, Charles, they flash closed right after all the trucks come down pit road, so it blocks some laggers in the back. So everything is open, everything's legal here, but the lights are known to turn off, like turn red soon after all the leaders in red.
You're right. They activate so the leaders on the lead lap are pitted. None of the trucks a lap down or more can come down pit road with the lead lap trucks. And then you'll see the lights go back green again to let them illuminate, to let the leaders come down. Normally, if you're a lap down or 5 laps down or whatever, it's normally you don't come down to pit road when the leaders do. I mean, there's the option, but I mean, I'm going by what the real NASCAR procedure is. I don't know what the iRacing is, but I mean, I guess they kind of mimic the thing, though, right, Jeremy? I mean, I guess it's, you know.
Yeah, it stops entering on pit road. It doesn't affect the exit. So.
Whatever he said. I'm just,
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on over there in the production booth. Yeah, he's boasting about his MacBook M5 Pro, which is a set computer. And then you had what for Easter eggs over there?
He's happy.
Dr. Pepper cream soda. They're on the west, or sorry, the central.
Dr. Pepper cream soda is great. Yeah, it's awesome, man. Come on,
11:07 p.m. No, it's great. It's a great drink.
Yes, sir. Look for the bare necessities. Good old snacks right there, buddy.
Speaking of drinks, Knox Energy Guava. Grand Prix Guava is finally out.
You gotta mail me some of those, man. I haven't got any yet. Where do you get them at?
That one I got pre-released 2 weeks ago at Sebring. They were handing them out for free before they even hit the shelves. I had pre-release Knox Energy.
Pre-releases, I ain't getting nothing.
By the time I got to your front door, they'd be out in stores. They're out now. You can go to the store right now.
Australia?
Pretty wide back straight away.
Wow.
Now.
That's Alto, by the way, the Miller High Life colors, man. That's a nice throwback to Bobby Allison. And look who's up high.
Oh, no. Is that Brett Johnson?
Oh, he's gonna
Yeah.
down. It's Kenneth Garvin. He got back another truck and stabbed now.
Oh, another
Oh,
pile
Mr.
up.
500's involved. It's the 34. It's the 34 truck of Kyle Matthews.
If I'm the 9 of Chris Walters, I'm parking right now. This is his 3rd wreck of the evening. He's part of the first wreck. He was part of that last huge one. And now he's part of this.
Look at that one. Wow, yeah, you're right.
34. I think he just lost it. Maybe got touched by Seth Cooper. I don't know. We'll find out here. Oh yeah, Seth Cooper, full ship. FSU, Full Send University into the corner.
Ron Hunter, man. Ron Hunter, nowhere to go.
Just drives through him, literally. He broke physics, drove right through him.
It's heartbreak, dude. It's just heartbreak.
Alright, so we're seeing that the 34 being blocked and breaks up in the middle of the track.
Matthews did. Watch. That's what he did. Watch. Well, Seth Cooper did hit the left rear, though. He locked up the brakes, but Seth Cooper did hit the left rear, though, Jeremy. So I kind of agree with Charles' point, but he did lock up the brakes, but Seth Cooper did hit him in the left rear. Hey, by the way, we are in stage number 2. Let's take a look at the race analysis so far, the race summary presented by Virginia811.com. reminding you to dig with care. I got to see Brian Morehouse at the last NASCAR race I was at. No name. What does no name mean? No name is Gateway, Charles. Gateway, Brett Gateway. 6 cautions, 6 cautions, 17 laps. 5 lead changes. He went no name. I mean, technically, actually, if you want to be honest, guys, they don't even call it Gateway anymore, Jeremy, right? They call it Worldwide Technology Raceway.
That's 1,000% correct.
Yeah. There you go. Thanks to everybody that's watching the no name to 100. Jeremy, when I'm with you on Thursday, buddy, I will be up in West Virginia, my friend. Hopefully the Marriott at Mineral Wells will have good internet. They better with being a dang 5-star Plaza Hotel. They should, right? I mean, yeah, but yes, they better have a good chair, Jeremy. Yes, Charles knows. Charles knows about my luck in chairs and hotel rooms. Have you ever heard about that story, Jeremy? Have you?
No, it sounds like a terrible story, though. I mean, at least for your end of it, right?
Dude, I'm in the broadcast booth and the damn chair breaks. I fall out of my chair live on the air. I mean, it breaks with me on the, and then I call the hotel room. I forgot that I had the mic on. So Charles is hearing me call the hotel and say I busted my, you-know-what, keister, and bring me a new chair. And you hear the doors knocking, you hear the chair roll in the room. You can't make this up. I mean, he laughed so hard. Yeah, we still laugh about that. That was, I think that was during COVID. I think it was 2020, 2019, 2020. I was in Alabama, matter of fact, Jeremy, at the National 100 in Phoenix City. As we go back to green.
Green flag, green flag. Back in the air.
No chair breaking in hotel rooms for less than I know.
Yeah. Let's hope not. I'm actually going to be in a hotel this Saturday.
Oh, yeah? Where are you going?
Just for... Oh, hold on. We got another wreck.
Oh, boy. Eckelbarger and Johnson going around. Yep.
Man, turn 2 looks like Wesley's chair at a hotel room. Bad start from Dab now there. See what happens here.
I'm going to forgive you for that comment, Jeremy Stanley. I'm going to forgive you, okay? I'm going to forgive you.
You're very welcome. Oh, he just lost it. He has no rear deck or no rear tailgate. He has no tailgate. So there's no air that circulates on the back end of that thing. And he just lost it. He just cannot handle it. The truck needs to be repaired more before he can get back out there and feel comfortable driving into the corner.
Ventura Highway.
But I am going to Orlando for the night. I'm going to try some pizza I've never tried before. Stay the night. It's my wife's and I's 11th year married anniversary this past weekend. And we're going out this weekend.
A round of applause, buddy.
Round of applause.
I give you some love. I give you a round of applause.
Yeah.
Congratulations, man. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
I mean, they always say if you can make it, after 7. They say the number is 7, I guess, right?
I thought it was going to be at 0 forever, so the fact that I got the double digits is insane.
Excited because you're going to come in and watch the Rockets come in and land, right? Aren't they landing this weekend? Is it Artemis? Artemis. Isn't Artemis coming in to land this weekend, I think? 16.
It's a 10-day trip. They launched on Wednesday, so they'll be back, I think, Friday or Saturday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'll be this weekend.
Now, did they land at Cape Canaveral or they land somewhere else? Like, do they land back at Cape Canaveral? Or they got to go somewhere else. Houston have a problem. Where do they go?
They have options up until when they get closer to re-entry, but typically you're going to find them in the Gulf of Mexico or Gulf of America.
Gulf of America.
Or
Gulf of America. It's Gulf of America. Give it right. Gulf of America.
It's Gulf of America or it's going to be the Atlantic Ocean. One of those two options. It depends what their entry point looks like.
They're going to land in the water. They're going to land in the water. They're not going to be able to land on the wheels on the tarmac, right?
No, they will never land on land. Not NASA. They love the water landings.
We have soft dock. I am now 200 feet below sea level.
Oh, well.
10,000 pounds, but they're buoyant. They're like a cruise ship. They don't sink.
So you'll be in it. You will be in Orlando, and I will be. You will be in Orlando, and I'll be in West Virginia. I'll be a part of the broadcast crew on Flow Racing for the return of West Virginia Motor Speedway. My goodness, it's going to be a good one. What do you think?
That's so cool you to travel all of these tracks and just to. I've only been to what 5 tracks, 5 short tracks on hand. So the fact that you just like, probably get to 100 different tracks in a year.
Yeah.
Roughly speaking.
I've lost track of how many tracks I've gone to in my life, dude. I've done this for 30 years. I'm 42. I started at 13. So do the. I mean, I need to sit down with a map. You're right.
No, you need to get someone to make you a custom passport built for short tracks. And get a stamp or something that says you've been to this one, and this one, and this one.
Well, it's not just short tracks. I mean, it's NASCAR.
Or any tracks.
Yeah, I mean, hell, I've been
to
the Dome at Gateway, at the Gateway Dirt Nationals, and just across the way here from the Arch. I mean, it technically counts. It's a racetrack inside of an arena.
Yep, no. If they're turning left, they're racing. It's a short track.
Yes, sir.
Get the racetrack. 100%.
Hey, by the way, don't forget the Northwest Racing Series Spring ARCA Division will be in action on Thursday night, right here, round number 3. And Jeremy, I like that we're going to the same place, right? And you see the differences of the truck and the car, the similarities and the differences of why they are exciting to watch, for sure.
You got the Craftsman Truck Series, and you have the Garrett Mitchell Menard Series.
That's right.
And that's it. So look at this new set of leaders almost every single restart too. Now we got Dennis Moore in the front, Ottenbacher there in P2, Lowther in 3rd. New top 5 here. All 5 of them changed up. Here we go back to green flag. I think this is the 6th start of the race, if I'm not mistaken. Could be plus or minus 1 there. Rail off into turn number 1. We're already 3 wide deep in the field. Dennis Moore gets a great launch. 3 truck loops over the 89. And Seth Cooper gets a little loose off corner exit. Staying green through the back straightaway into turn 3. Dennis Moore up to a half a second lead already. 503 Pomeroy running deep on the outside of the 3.
On the inside, look at Ottenbacher. My goodness, Jeremy. How about, I spoke too soon.
Brightsman smashed the wall.
Man. Now, he pancaked the wall. Let's be correct on that. There's no telling how much damage is on his car. Cooper's going to take it 3 wide. Cooper, Brightsman, the meat in the sandwich. His base on the bottom. Bay is back in the top 10, Jeremy. Heading to halfway this time by. 50 down and 50 to go at Gateway.
50 to go here. We got a bunch of scrambled eggs. Now we got pancakes on the track. Where's the bacon? I guess that's who picks up the trophy. As we go single. Oh, another truck. I think that's Taylor Alto smashed the wall. Chris Walter smashes the wall. There's so many trucks off of turn 4 Wesley. These trucks must be running really tight on 4 exit. I've never seen so many drivers hit that wall consecutively here. Off on a turn number 2, exit back straightaway. Stay clean through this part of the track. Emmett Crow says they're smothered and covered. Shout out to Waffle House.
Scattered, smothered, and covered. Get it right, Emmett. He gonna go for the gusto. Go for all of them. Crack all the eggs. Scattered, smothered, and covered.
It's the best way. No other way is allowed.
Sure. And sometimes you get sliced and diced and chopped.
Good breakfast right there.
Scattered, smothered, and covered for me, though, man. Somebody said that they have
12:30
eggs with
Eastern.
chili on top of it. I can't have chili on eggs. I'm sorry.
Now that's an interesting combo.
I cut the line right there, bro. My goodness. I got with one guy one night at the Waffle House at the dirt track. Yeah, that's the dirt tracks. That's the dirt tracks Golden Corral right there at Waffle House. 3 o'clock in the morning. This guy gets like 5 dozen eggs, 5 eggs, and puts chili on them, burns chili on them. And I was just like, okay, eggs with chili, whatever.
I love me chili. I love me chili. But I've never tried it without eggs. I might have to try that. 3 wide here, back straightaway, Pomeroy to the inside of Cooper and Ritters. Now he's got Alto and Bryson to the outside. He's not to give up those 2 spots. Pomeroy moves about 4 positions. There's Ryan Bay. Welcome back to the party. He's inside the top 10 again.
Hot sauce is good. I'm with Charles on that. I like hot sauce with that.
Hot sauce is good. Not Tabasco. I am not a Tabasco.
No.
I am more of the like buffalo-ish flavor or some like chili lime base, or I just don't like standard hot sauce Tabasco style. It's just not a flavor I like. I like spicy. Like, burn my mouth off, please, but I just don't like the flavor. Frank's Red Hot. I'm good with that. And that Crow said and capped. Now that I don't know the reference to. Ooh, 7. Alright, Charles, the producer, Emmett, you're done, bud. Does not agree with you at all. I don't know what Jimmy's eggs are, but
Jimmy's eggs is one of the best. Jimmy's eggs, I guess. Jimmy's eggs.
I was thinking Jimmy Dean's, the popular frozen brand. I was gonna really kick him out of YouTube.
No, not Jimmy Dean's. God, no. Microwavable eggs? Are you serious?
Yeah, I was hoping he wasn't mentioning that.
Local place in Texas, by the way, not North Carolina. It's a local place in Texas. Just correcting you, Charles. Go ahead.
I have no idea. I'll take your word for it. I'm on the East Coast here in Florida. I have no idea what that is. Ryan Bay, up to 7th place,
Actually, I'm going to West Virginia this week, and there's a place in Princeton called the Omelet Shop, and they've actually got really good eggs. Omelet Shop, it's really good. I'm telling you. I don't know if I'll stop there or not.
So good, he won't stop.
Here's the problem, Jeremy. Dirt Car has me leaving out. World Racing Group has me leaving out. Whoa, hold on. Wait a second. Hang on, Childress. About Bonsai with another truck. Alto and Stab now saved it. My goodness.
Christian White almost wrecked the thing on the front straightaway after that contact. He lost 3 spots in that shuffle. Or one would say scramble again.
So what I was trying to say, Jeremy, is World Racing Group has me leaving out Wednesday night, Thursday morning at like 2 a.m. That's like when roll call will be that the officials, units, haulers, whatever leave. So either I drive my own vehicle, but God knows because of the crazy gas prices surging, skyrocketing, I'm going to carpool. Is what I will be doing. So carpooling means I have to meet the official's trailer at 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock at the latest on Thursday. So that is Wednesday night, Thursday morning. Because they prefer to travel at night than in the daytime, which I love. I just don't understand doing it at 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's bit early for travel. How long is the travel?
I mean, it's about 9 hours from where I live.
Okay, I'll put you there close to me. That's comfortable.
According to the guy, he could fly like the wind and get there quicker. So, I mean, Actually, I take that back. It's about 6 hours. It's actually where it's at. The trip to Ohio is another 3 hours on top of where they're going to Mineral Wells, West Virginia. So it's about 6 hours. And there are toll roads, so that's never fun, Jeremy. You know, that racks up about $30 in toll road fees, with one of the absolutely worst driving roads in the world on West Virginia. You pay all that damn money, and the roads are still horrible. So go figure.
Yeah, misuse of funding. That's all that is. I have 93 octane going to my 4-cylinder Ford Focus ST, and I'm at $5 a gallon over here on my side of town.
Crazy, man. I have 87 regular, and it's $4.29 for fuel per gallon.
And then on top of that,
I'm not even
they
gonna go
price
there.
gouge because I remember where the rocket show was, right? This past
Oh
week.
yeah. That's
So
illegal too.
the gas stations in my area raised their stuff up 30 cents a gallon just for the week, on top of the already rising prices. So that was beautiful. 2 laps to go before stage Rick, by the way. Let's get back a little bit on track there. Ryan Bale.
No. There's some more stages, buddy. There's some more stages. They go all the way to lap 100. There's only 2 stages in the race.
I thought you said it was 65 minutes.
So it's 35 laps and then 65 laps to lap 100 for stage 2. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
I had that all mistaken. Never mind. We're going up. But Ryan Bay, look, he's only 3.5 seconds back after all that climbing. So if this 29 catches another caution, expect him to be running for this race lead.
So Jeremy,
going around Jeff's tap down here.
yes, and by the way, I'm so look at Bay. Ryan Bay had something happen. If we can talk to him, we will. I'd love to get his thoughts on what went on. He's battling next to Mr. 500 at Jeff Staff now. But what a comeback. I mean, this guy has worked his way right back into the top 5 for that matter, trying to get the Audenbacher. I'm impressed with the Audenbacher, man. What a good run for him right now, sitting in 5th. Breitzman as well. Breitzman's had his share of good luck, bad luck. Pancaked the wall earlier, but he's in the 4th spot.
Good run by Seth Cooper, P2. We talked about him a decent amount. Cooper's been doing fantastic. Tyler King, P3. He's had the most quietest P3 I think we've had all season. Just in general. This guy here, Chris White, was the last potential caution that we had about 10 laps ago. Huge save on the front straightaway. Toby Ribner's in front of him too. He's been up there in the top 3, top 4, mixing up a little bit. Currently slid back to P10. And this is the longest green flag run we've had of the night. So now we're seeing what the mid run looks like in these trucks. Seeing who has it, who doesn't on the grip level spectrum. And well, here's Mr. Tyler King looking for 2nd place on the inside of Seth Cooper. Seth Cooper, by the way, needs a new paint job. Not the scheme itself, but that spec map. Cloudy spec map needs to be fixed.
As right now, Dennis Moore having the opportunity to lead this thing now. Look at Cooper and King. This is for 2nd. And while that goes on, Moore says, you guys check out, put a couple of lap trucks in front of you, like Matthews, like Bobby Grady. Oh boy.
Pretty wide pinch, slams off the wall there, out there, getting scared there for a moment. Finally clears traffic momentarily as Grady goes by him on the inside. Battle still strong for 2nd and 3rd, still door to door. Seth trying everything, but I think Tyler King just has too much truck, and he's going to get him cleared this time into turn 3. Maybe not. Seth's going to drive in hard. use a little brake. Trying to keep the truck there. So he keeps it.
Oh, wow.
Guys, this is a fantastic battle right now.
It really is. Well, look at this. It's on Cooper and King, probably the best battle on the racetrack. And look at this now. 2-truck tandem for second and third, and fourth and fifth. Breitzman and Odenbacher are having a little battle here now as we are closing in on 30 to go in this one.
The outside just has too much speed, apparently. Seth, lesser of the trucks, keeps the battle on the outside and ultimately wins that battle, and Tyler King smashes the wall. So now he's going to drop 2 truck links behind Seth here on the front straightaway. Breitzman gaps himself from Odenbacher. So now the second through fifth is just a little more spaced. Odenbacher runs to the top lane. See what that run looks like off corner exit. Gain back just a little bit, not overall a positive notation there. See if he revises his racing line next time into 1 and 2. 29 left to go this time.
Night time. On 30 to go. Look at Alto bounce off the wall. Hang on, baby. That's the Miller Life 88. He's got Tendrick right in front of him. He says, anywhere you go, I'm going with you, brother. You lead, I follow.
Anywhere you can go, I will follow.
No, you can.
Yes, he did.
Yes, you can.
I think it's funny that me and Jeremy know what the heck it's.
Yes, I can.
Well
yes,
done.
I can. Yes, I can.
Hey, I found myself the other night. I fell asleep watching TV, and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang came on. I know you know that movie, Jeremy, right? I know you know Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
100% I do.
Woohoo!
What a classic that is.
Chitty bang bang.
Chitty Chitty Bang. Fun for Fender. Chitty Chitty Bang. There are children here somewhere.
I don't know.
I used to have nightmares
That's one
about
of
that child catcher. Okay? I just
I kept
Dick
you up
Van
at night, huh?
Yeah, Dick Van Dyke's like Dick Clark. He won't die and he never grows old, right? I mean, he gets old, but he doesn't look like he changes.
Oh, hold on. Oh, 19-9 contest.
And then all of a sudden, Dick Van Dyke was like Dick Clark. All of a sudden, he got sick and bam, that's all she wrote. Yeah,
There you
it's
go.
over. Yeah. Dick Clark, Dick Van Dyke.
Michael's going to watch the Sound of Music about 5 times.
That's right.
Twister and Days of Thunder, my 2 all-times though. As far as like
Twister?
old.
Twister and Days of Thunder.
Oh yeah.
It's the wonder of nature, baby. And then you cue up Led Zeppelin. You know. Anyhow, yeah. I guess we're revealing how old we are, Jeremy.
I'm only 35.
I guess I'm revealing how old I am.
Yeah, you got some age on me. He like fine wine, Charles says.
It ages like milk.
Charles says I ain't gonna drink Wesley up. 25 to go. 24 to go now. Looking at this battle, it's been going on for about, what, 15 laps now? 98, 21. Battle for position number 2. On the track with Dennis Moore with a 2.5-second lead. Look at him, just way out there in that black and blue 44.
Got sisters. No, we got twins, Emmett. We got sisters.
Got twins.
I gotta go. We got cows. Dennis Moore leading this thing. Jeremy, remember 2 weeks ago, this guy was on a yacht or banana boat on vacation somewhere. And now, he's leading the way over Tyler King, Seth Cooper, Sean Breitzman, John Oldenbacher, Josh Childress, Jeff Stabnow, Ryan Pay, Chris White, Dan Lowler, your top 10. Man, I'm going to tell you what, Jeremy, Team LSRTV is doing good tonight.
I mean, they usually perform each and every single week. They got some really talented drivers in that stable.
They really do. They're doing good today, man. Sean Breitzman's bouncing back. He had some problems. He had problems earlier today, and he still put himself in a good spot. Wakita, yeah, was it the town of Wakita got hit by a tornado a couple of weeks ago? The real town of Wakita, Oklahoma? When they were next that movie, yeah, we got a caution. There you go. Twister hit Gateway.
Yeah, I don't. That's wild to me having festivals out there. That's like Florida having a hurricane festival. It's like what? That's not a thing.
We're having a tornado festival for Wakita, Oklahoma.
That's just.
That's like Florida.
That's just like Rain Man calling for rain.
Do y'all have Florida festivals for hurricanes?
No, we don't. Like that'd be like a comparison. That'd just be nuts. Is that number 9 Chris Walters back in another wreck? This man, he can't avoid the broadside of a barn. This is true. 99 Troy Daggett on screen. He's the one who's in this wreck here for sure. Behind Taylor Alto. The cow of the tornado will not avoid Chris Walters. Oh, there it is. Yep. Oh, man. Just got waxed by the 19. Man drove straight up in there.
And not catch a break, can he?
No. That. I like that maybe taking a look if we can. Bay Adams.
Running stop.
Yeah, this is it. I mean, there might be another caution, but prepare for this to be the absolute money stop of the night.
This is it right here. I think this is going to take us to the finish. Last week, Oklahoma had the record for the most tornadoes in history. Wow. It's just the start of tornado season. Exactly. What in the world, Emmett? Are you right? Charles, is he talking crazy, or is he right, or what?
Now, is it the... Hold on. Listen, that must be the most tornadoes recorded in the month of March. Maybe that's the record.
Clarify yourself, if you will, Emmett, please.
Yeah.
Last week, Oklahoma had the record for the most tornadoes in history. Yes, exactly. So there you go. So for the month of March. So you need to work on your wording, Emmett. You got to work on your wording.
Their summer tornadoes are insane, like our hurricanes in Florida.
Jerk.
We crush it when it comes to hurricanes in September. You guys over there crush it. The tornadoes in like June and July.
Oh, dude, we're the ones where we get like just a thunderstorm, and all of a sudden you look out your window and it's like, ah! They spawn out of nowhere, dude, from the heat. And I'm going to tell you, when we go from like 90 degrees to like 60 degrees like we're doing now, that's the perfect time for it. It's cray-cray. It is cray-cray. Cray-cray.
It's cray-cray. I mean, I'll take Charles' word for that. Our producer saying that's Mother's Nature's way of eliminating Steve.
So we got a friend, guys, up in Michigan, everybody, from Berlin Raceway, Marne, Michigan. That's another track I've announced at, Jeremy. Jessica Webby, she's watching, and I want to wish her a happy birthday. Today's her birthday. So, Jessica, happy birthday, and I hope to see you soon for the Battle of Berlin. The Battle of Berlin, or maybe the Slinger Nationals. That's in Wisconsin. Charles, I do wish you a happy birthday. Always happy birthday, man. Yes, I do. I do know your birthday, brother. I've known you all. A long time. Known you a long time. April 25th, I believe. It's this month, ain't it? Coming up. I think it's your
Three wide.
You know my birthday? 3 wide. Look at this. Under 20 to go, by the way.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
just killed his ball. Brightsman.
Jeff Snap now.
Oh, Christopher
Oh,
White.
Brightsman. Oh, Chris
They
Walters.
keep- holy cow, that's a damn pile up.
Chris
What
Walters
a big
in his,
crash, man.
the 9 truck in his 5th wreck of the evening. 3 in a row.
Taking all of it out, cracking some, breaking some eggs.
We're going to see Brightsman pull way out of shape on this one. John Ottenbacher destroys him. Off the wall. Good. Started with Brightsman. There's Chris Walters. Just, my gosh. Park the truck. 5 wrecks is enough. There we go. Slow motion is replay. Transition. A little bit of lag on that graphic. Here we go. This is with Brightsman. 3 wide right in front. Brightsman gets loose, washes up into the 37. Mayhem ensues. Arca brakes happen. Braking brake. Oh my gosh, Troy Daggett. Where is the brake pedal, my guy? You're back in 30th place. Took the field to Folsom University. Cracks a home run on the back straight.
Jeremy, my goodness, look at all these trucks crash, man. This is what makes me think of it.
Bring around the rosy, you're bucket full of posy.
Faster, faster than they're tipping trucks over. I was. You're exactly right, Charles. But we're a couple of weeks left early behind from the luck of the Irish, right? He is my friend. Don't make fun of my friend, okay?
I ain't really calling him your cousins, making fun of him.
It's my friend, man. It's my cousin.
Gary Nichols taking his lap around, getting his +1 lap back. We can. Why can't we?
Can we bring in Ryan Bay? Let's bring in Ryan Bay.
Is he here?
Let's bring in Ryan. It's Ryan here. Ryan, where are you?
No, he
Ryan
actually is
Bay?
not in here, man. His driver's
Ryan Bay's
sitting in
gone.
a channel and wait for us.
Ryan Bay's playing. He's in hiding. He's avoiding us. They need to make it mandatory that every driver on track needs to be in a communication chat so we can communicate with them. Like, seriously.
I mean, it would be cool, but this is also our first time streaming from Discord directly. So,
Hey, Jeff, we're going to let you get back to racing, buddy, but want to congratulate you on your 500th career start in the Northwest, sir.
Well, thank you, sir. Not going the way I wanted it.
You were doing good till you got crashed there, right? You blame Sean Brightsman? What happened?
Oh, which one? I got 2 of them now. I think the first one was just some impatience. We ended up 4 wide going into, that first turn after the restart there. And then this last one, we just had cold tires. I think John missed a shift in front of me, so I dove it to the bottom, and there's just no grip on that very bottom line. I couldn't stick it.
Team LSRTV was doing good, but no, in all seriousness, we'll let you get back to it, Jeff. And but I do want to say, man, if you count all these races and what you've done in the regular series nationally for the Northwest, this will be your 500th start. And we can talk to you more. They wave off the restart. So, man, what does it mean? Does it feel like it's been 500 races ago, Jeff?
No, 500 sounds like just a huge number, so I'm surprised that we got that. Doesn't sound like it should be that.
Jeremy, you got anything for Jeff before we go back for a restart, buddy?
a lot of parking lots out here tonight, man. Expect one more. Good luck to you. Hopefully you can finish the rest of this thing clean and get a decent finish before the 500 start. Early on, you had a chance at maybe taking the lead, but we got to fight for it again. So good luck these last 13 laps.
Yeah, we got a good piece tonight. Let's see if we can get there. Not a whole lot of opportunity, and like I said, it's probably going to be a parking lot. But thank you.
Hopefully that won't be the case. But thanks for your time, my friend. Appreciate it, Jeff, and congrats on 500. Hope we'll see you for 500 more.
All right, thank you, guys.
There you go. Jeff Stabnow, Billings, Montana. 500th career start. Most of anybody of the Northwest Racing Series. If you're doing the math, and I know they got to update everything, but right now he has a almost 35 race lead on Sean Reitzman, Jeremy. There you go. Back underway. 15, under 15 to go. 14, now make it 13 at the line as we go back to racing here.
3 wide, deep in the field here once more. That's where all the chaos seems to start in the field. See if they can hold grip off of turn 2. Looks like clean so far. All the way through, battle for the race lead, Mr. Tyler King in the 21. Look at Dennis Moore's position. He's been in that top spot for 30 consecutive laps. Has a chance on the outside here. Drag race to the start-finish line. Tyler King leads this lap.
Moore inside, King up top. Here comes Cooper. Man, I'm telling you, Jeremy, this guy Cooper, man, this man could be championship material in his first season. I'm telling you.
Caution, back it down, back her down.
Christopher White is crashed. It's Christopher White crashing at lap 89, coming to a dozen laps to go. There's the number 15 photo media entry. Oh, boy.
Is Chris Walters involved in this one? Seems like every single one, he's in there somehow. This time, it's going to be the 15, just loosey-goosey all by his lonesome there. Oh! Wow. Number 8.
Off the there, man. Unbelievable.
Almost came over and had some fun with that, but just a single self-spin this time to set off the umpteenth caution here this evening.
Did you say umpteenth?
I sure did. Technical terms only.
He said it's a technical term. Oh boy, I love it. Can I try your luck?
There you go. A third of this race with the yellow flappy thing in the air.
The what?
The yellow flappy thing in the air from Premature Patrick that waves it from the flag stand.
No, normally my things are pretty accurate.
Well, I know the flagman on iRacing throws that flag, that green flag, like while they're in turn 3. So I had a nickname for him years back, Premature Patrick.
I thought that was Peter, the pace truck driver, and Barney, the iRacing flag.
I mean, that's their official names, yes. But then I have nicknames for them as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Premature Patrick. No longer Barney. I rarely call him Barney these days. Plus, they've changed them up. They've got different flagmen now.
All ready to settle this one here with 10 remaining. 10 laps to go as we will get ready for another restart. By the way, don't forget, next week we are going to dirt. Jeremy, I know you got to be excited. We're going dirt, buddy. Dirt racing.
I can't wait. That's going to be a show.
On the dirt.
For better or for worse, that is going to be a show.
It'll be awesome, man. Come on. Next.
Bring us their 150 laps, I think, right?
100. Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Might be 500.
You know, we might be here till
Is
3
it-
a.m. Wednesday morning calling that race.
No, it's 100. It's actually 75 laps. They're calling it the Knoxville 75, and it will be a 75 miles, 150 laps. There you go. But there'll be heat races. There will be heat races and consies and whatnot, and then they'll run for 150 laps on the dirt. Basically, the 24 best trucks, I think, will start. Am I right, Charles? Basically, you're no help. You just. And then we will take off on April the 20th or the 23rd. We'll come back to wrap up April with Texas. That's Charles Place, No Limits. Auto Club Vegas coming up the next 3 races after Knoxville on the dirt and a week off. There you go. I'm telling you, Jeremy, as fast as we get to the national season in September, I mean, dude, this 15-week spring division is going to fly by as well. Back to green. 9 to go.
Here we go. Once more. 3 wide in the back as usual. 8 laps remaining. Now Taylor Alton 3 wide up there, about 10th place. They get loose. They go back to 2 wide real quick. Maybe some 3 wide as they get back to turn 3 here. Dennis Moore does not have the pressure from Tyler King this time, but now it's going back to Seth Cooper, driver 98. Looking to the inside, hitting the curbing. Ryan Bay smashes the wall. Here we go. Domino effect all the way down the front straightaway. Battle for the race lead. Here comes the 98.
Seth Cooper, third. We got trouble. Crash. It's all turned around. He's into the pack. Up against the outside safer barrier.
Oh, no. Chris
Him.
Walters.
Matthews is going wrong way, Ricky Bobby style. Dan Lowther is crashed. Walters and Daggett also involved. Caution out again. Getting closer and closer to the possibility of overtime racing at Gateway. Here's a replay, Jeremy.
Walters in his 6th caution here this evening.
Lowther got turned, man.
Lowther just gets demolished.
Taylor
And then-
Alto
oh
just
my
could not
gosh.
show any love to Alto. Then the 37 got slammed into. He got bicycled in the air. That's Ryan McLeod, and they're not done crashing yet. Matthews is in reverse in the 34. Troy Daggett's on the binders, and we look at it again.
Almost how the 37 got turned. He got turned deep. So did Dan Lowder, man. R.I.P. to his virtual race truck. Oh, was that Toby Ritters? Oh, he just throws it in.
Yep.
Oh, my. How deep did you throw it in, that guy?
There went all of his Reese's Pieces.
Yeah, he just ripped that bag open and scattered all
boy.
the pieces all over the track. But was that Toby Ritters in the 3 that just
I think it was.
Penn University, Dan Lowder out there?
And how about this, Jeremy? Toby Ritters, I guess it now is actually official that he has won Daytona. I think they finally made that official. There was a protest or something from a couple of weeks ago where something was going on pending, but I think they've gave him the win. But nonetheless, Jeremy, what I'm trying to say is that Toby Ritters he's struggling now. We have noticed that since his Daytona win, that he hurt at Atlanta, he hurt in ARCA, doing the same here tonight at Gateway. Nigel Siddell, thank you, buddy. Yes, sir. Chicken salt coming from Australia. My buddies from Nitro, David Douglas hooked me up with some chicken salt. Jeremy, I'll be doing a Facebook Live on my social media page of what all that is. Australian food's coming my way. So yeah. And yes, Nigel, I'll see you at 5 o'clock in the morning. That is 5 o'clock my time, 8 p.m. Australia Standard Time for you in eNASCAR Australia World Standards. There you go. Jeremy, would you get up at 5 o'clock in the morning and, call NASCAR with me? Yeah, 5 o'clock in the morning.
If I didn't have to work.
If we were in a pickle, yeah.
Yeah, if I didn't have to work a Tuesday morning, I'm absolutely down to call a race at 5 in the morning.
Take care, brush your hair. Unless you're bald.
Take care and brush your hair.
Yeah, I got a buddy of mine, Dylan McDonald, our Thursday night truck announcer, and that's what he says. Take care, brush your hair.
And I always sarcastically say, unless you're bald. And I think he's bald, actually. So there you go.
Brushing his leg hairs over here. Keeping clean.
Take care. Brush your hair. Take care. Brush your hair. All right, let's get ready to go back to racing here. Thank you, Nigel. Nigel, you're the man. Nigel Siddell. Charles Wooten on production here as we'll get ready to go back for a restart. Okay, so here's the thing. We're coming back to green, Jeremy, and there is still 3 scheduled laps left to go in the regular distance.
Okay, so with 6 laps remaining here.
Overtime hangs
Looming.
in the balance if need be. Looming. If they get a caution, we got 2 attempts at overtime. Per the rule book this year, 2 attempts at overtime. And you got to think about the clock as well. The clock expires. And right now it's an hour and 22 minutes, so there's 23 minutes stim time left. Can we get this done?
I think we're done on that. I think we're
gonna
good. But
scramble some more eggs, Jeremy. What do you think, buddy? Pace truck's in. Coming to the line. It is 3 to go. Moore, fresh in from vacation on the gas. Around Cooper and King as they'll sell it off in a 1.
start for the top 10 here. Oh, no. Ryan Bay tags. Seth Cooper, they get loose. They save it. I thought we were going to have another one of those flappy thingies with yellow flags flying around. But no, we're going to stay green flagger coming to 2 laps to go. Ryan Bay going to the top, 5th place. He's trying to make some moves on the outside.
What is this flappy thing that you're talking about?
The yellow flag.
Oh, we got trouble. Oh, somehow they held it together. They were 3 wide. By God almighty, that could have been chaotic. They still hold on to it. Look at this man in the middle. That's
no.
The 12.
Pomeroy, round caution.
Hang on.
Overtime number 1.
Oh, my goodness. I'm running to go to bed.
1 o'clock a.m. They don't want us to sleep. You got less than 4 hours sleep ahead of you. I got less than 5 hours.
Jeremy, I've been, and here again, I've been calling baseball all day. Walked in the door, done Nazareth, now doing this one right after Nazareth. Go to bed, maybe get, 4 hours sleep, do eNASCAR Australia, maybe get another 3-hour cat nap, and then right back to the ballpark for another full day of baseball. The only positive of that is when the games are over tomorrow, there's no iRacing commitments or anything else, so I can go straight to bed and relax until I leave out Wednesday night, Thursday morning for West Virginia. Charles said he's going to find me a 100-lap U-Car race.
Looks like it's a day plus break. Very nice.
The U-Car rally. Yeah, the U-Car rally.
Are you two?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I ain't doing no iRacing broadcast with 2 cars, man. I mean, you have to pay me triple the amount of what you pay me already. Seriously, what was it? Toasted something? What was the other guy? It was Jeremy. They had a race on New Year's, and it was something called Toast and Spoon, or somebody, and it was a 2-car race, 2 cars only on the track at Vegas. It was a bragging gambler race. Look it up. It's on LSRTV. It's in the past. I want to say it was back during COVID. I think it might have been 2021 or 2022. It was in January because I remember I was doing MAV TV, network TV at the New Year's Bash at Dillon, South Carolina, and I was working it from my hotel room the Saturday night / Sunday morning for the race.
That's impressive. Even COVID was in the virtual world? That's that why they only had 2 trucks out there?
That's what they did. Something called French toast in what was it, Charles? French toast and comment or something. It was a bragging rights race. Jeffrey Ford was one of them, yes, but it was a braggers race. It was two vehicles at one time racing, nobody else.
Nobody.
It was fun. I mean, I won't do it again. unless I had to.
It's probably better than calling. Remember last year when we called a race from the replay with no telemetry?
Oh, I love that.
At
Man, that's
Bristol?
awesome. Yeah, it's awesome. Just, you know, yeah. Oh, yeah, we lost track of the laps, didn't we, Jeremy?
I was trying to count caution laps.
I think you had like a little pin marker just pressing. Oh, I'm understanding that Emmett just got kicked from the broadcast booth.
Yeah, he joined and he was gone.
Hey, real
Within a
quickly,
minute.
everybody, station identification as we get ready for a restart. It is overtime coming up. Stay with us. If you're listening on the radio, be right back.
You're listening to the CRN Community Radio Network. We now pause for station identification. This is the Community Radio Network, WCRN, 87.9 FM, Clayton, Garner, Smithfield, North Carolina. Proud to be in the USA. We are CRN.
Back for the restart as the pace truck is on the pit lane. We are overtime racing for the second time this year. Jeremy Stanley out, Wesley Outlet, Charles Wooten, your home for sim racing. LSRTV and CRN coverage of the Northwest Racing Series Spring Division Round 3 and overtime. Green flag, got to come back for the white. Back underway, King on the bottom. He'll make the move on more. Mayer side by side, he cannot clear him. They're loose in the back. They're fighting into turn number 3. King will power back around. More to the outside. Banging fender coming off the 4. Here they come to the line. The CRN one to go. More details at wearecrn.com. We got baseball tomorrow, baby. Final lap, Jeremy. Take us to the finish.
Yeah, Tyler King here putting on a show, pushing the 44 up into turn 3, showing some muscle. Oh, and Dennis goes wide. Does Tyler King, he does. Oh, and Dennis is going to get wrecked. Just like that, the race leader from the past 40 laps is going to get hooked here. We stay green flag because it is the white flag. And Tyler King sets off into turn number 3. Schiller's second, and then Ryan Bay has a chance for third. No, it's going to be Toby Ritters, but the 21. Tyler King late in the going. Overtime victory for the truck, number 21.
It's over. And at the end of the race, and Ryan Bay is going to fight around Toby Ritters and actually be scored for
Did he
third,
really?
Jeremy. He got him.
No way. I thought he was...
6 one-thousandths of a second from Bay to Ritters. Ryan Bay got around Ritters by 6 one-thousandths of a second, Jeremy. Unbelievable.
That impressive. I got heartfelt feeling there for Dennis Moore, who led almost the entire back half of this race, and then the final lap.
Guys, now it's over.
Number 1.
That's
to
over.
down from it.
Now it's over. Now you can tear pieces. Tear the trucks all to pieces. Because it is time for the Northwest High Five Salute. Here they come.
There's
Demo
no
Derby
hiding.
time.
There's no hiding on the Prince straightaway at Gateway.
Coming on the pit lane. What are you doing? What guys, the demo.
Walter's already been in 6 tracks. He doesn't want to wreck anymore.
Exactly. I mean, exactly. His truck is definitely beyond repair. I mean, it can just fall apart. They're going to let Tyler King burn it down, in the words of Jason Aldean, without a woman. Burning it down. And then Ryan Bay is just going to sit in a kill shot. And here comes, oh my goodness, here we go. Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we call this the Northwest High Five Salute. Aussie NASCAR, y'all should consider doing something like this, Nigel. Look at this stuff. This is after the checker flag falls. It's like a demo derby. And King is still spinning and grinning. What do you think, Jeremy? He's not done. Okay, there you go. That's a way to tear that. Yeah, there you go.
There's no smoke coming out of this truck. There it is.
Somebody's got to give him a kill shot. He disappeared.
It was the
said,
slowest shot of them all that took him out.
You're not spilling my night. You're not staking my night. So there you go. He does exit. Ladies and gentlemen, here is the results of tonight's round number 3 of the Northwest Racing Series Spring Division. I'm about to drink some honey and liquor and a shot and go to bed and like reset my voice with some lemon and honey. And let's take a look at the results for, oh, I forgot. We don't have it. My bad. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's still broken. Jeremy, 3 weeks and this guy hasn't fixed the dang results. Here we go. Tyler King will pick up the win. Josh Childress is second. Everybody just listen and you'll hear your driver's results. Tyler King is the winner. Josh Childress second. Ryan Bay is third. Toby Ritter's fourth. And B.J. Tidrick the top 5. Fords all the way into the top 10, including Brian Barnes, Jeff Stabdown, Mr. 500. 500th career start for the Billings, Montana driver tonight. Kenneth Garber is 8th, Dylan Matthews 9th, and Trevor Fetchner is your top 10, Jeremy.
I'll give you 11 through 20 here. Ray Partridge in 11th, Jason Leake in 12th, 13th, Stephen Paulison, 14th, Taylor Alto, 15th, Sean Pomeroy, 16th place, heartbreak for Dennis Moore. Bay Adamson for 17th, Chris Walters 18th, Ryan McLeod for 19th, and Seth Cooper rounds out the top 20.
Finishing order 21st, we'll find the driver of Sean Breitzman, John Odenbacher, all these guys a lap down or more. Christopher White, Todd Miles, Frank Harris, the legend, will finish 25th in his Ford. Toyota, Troy Daggett, 26th, and it's Dana Rogers, 27th. Gary Nichols, 28th. Kyle Matthews, 29th. And Bobby Grady will finish in the top 30.
Dan Lowther, 31st. William Fletcher, 32nd. Ryan Bloom, 33rd. Brett Johnson in 34th. And you got Ron Hunter, Chris Kynes, and Corey Eckelbarger. Rounds out the 37 truck field here tonight at Worldwide Technology Raceway.
So we're going to take we're not going to take a break. We're going to do these interviews and get off out of the way here real quickly. So let's go down and join them real quickly if we can. I think they're already waiting. And let's bring them already in the box. They're already ready. Let's bring in Tyler King, the winner. Tyler, congratulations, man. Finding your way in the right place at the right time. Surviving the chaos, I guess, you know. Can't make an omelet without cracking some eggs. I used that quote several times. We had some big races tonight. But amongst all the cracking of the eggs, you still survive here and get a win, buddy. Congratulations.
Yeah, Wes, it's nice to keep talking to you every week. Glad to come back and get another one that's super crazy. Yeah, I think I was able to stay just ahead of all the chaos. I mean, I was like door to door with it a lot of times, and yeah, we're able to sneak by and keep our truck clean, and pitch strategy again worked out in our favor. I really didn't want to see that yellow with 20 to go because I knew Dennis couldn't make it, and I had just got by Seth after dogging him for 20 laps or so, and then I just came back down to restarts, and Dennis, he's a great friend of mine, former teammate. We still work together a lot, and he was giving me the calls for the restarts, and like the second to last one, you'll see where he told me he's going early, and you'll see how he go when I shoot him out there and we get a good launch, and Deal come out again. He texted me and said he forgot, he spaced it, so we had to do it again, and he helped me out again. And yeah, it was a great race. Not sure what kind of issues he was having because he just wasn't up to pace there at the end. It was really strange for Dennis Moore. He had some rear end damage, but I think that slowed him down. But worked out for me, luckily.
Yeah, man. Congratulations, dude. The second to final restart, you had a chance there with Dennis, and then that restart right before or afterwards, you lost a few spots there on the track. How thankful were you to get back on that final restart to have yet another chance at the 44 and ultimately making successful work out of it?
Yeah, there were 3 restarts that I liked and one that I really didn't like. And the one that I really didn't like seemed to set me up to be in a good spot to get back into an okay spot. And then I wasn't really happy to get that last restart. But like I said, Dennis was giving me the calls, so we kind of launched together. I tried first gear for the first time at that last one, and helped us launch from the second row, and kept me door to door with him so I could, get around. And then I doored him going into turn 3 a little bit, which I'm not happy with. Should have stayed off him, but yeah, happens in racing.
Tyler, congratulations, buddy. Real quickly, please thank your sponsor so we can wrap it up, my friend. Good job on the win.
Yeah, obviously, thanks to everybody, Beaver State Racing, Paul, Stefan at home. I think they're both watching. Nicole Brand Photography. Everybody puts on the show here at Northwest Racing Series. Sean, Jeff, everybody, LSRT, Cody, Wesley, Jeremy. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you.
On the road to 260 career starts at the end of the week. It's career start 259 for Tyler King tonight. His 9th career win overall, 88th top 5 and 161st top 10 for the man in the number 21 entry. That's the grab now, Josh Childress. And Josh will finish in second. Josh, this was a interesting battle, back and forth, to say the least, man. But survival, I felt like, turned out to be the key at the end, man. And you get it done with second. It's not a win, but it's got to be like a victory, isn't it?
Hey guys, oh yeah, P2. I'll take that all day long. Feels like a win to me. And you said it, survival out there.
Yeah, lots of cautions and lots of position changing. We had no idea who was going to finish where, but you somehow kept your truck up there in the front for the most part of this race. How'd you able to avoid all the chaos? There's multiple trucks that were in this, and 2, 3, 4 wrecks here tonight, and you kept your truck pretty clean.
Yeah, I ended up going a lap down there and going back to the tail end. Said I passed under yellow, but I was pitting and passed the leader, so I gave it back before I went on pit road, and it still caught me. So I held that for 41 seconds and almost got in a couple of them. Was in the lucky dog spot. The track was blocked, and then I didn't get it because I stopped, but I didn't touch anybody, and still didn't get it. So I was able to just stay clean and get it the next time, and just run my race and kind of back up my entry and get a good drive off and save tires at the same time.
Buddy, if you had another chance at it for a restart, what would you have done, sir? Had a chance to get around him here to try to win.
There was nothing I could do. Dennis said it. I mean, they were teammates, so they're talking, for the restart and get a good jump on, the second row, which anybody would do. I was content on running fourth, fifth, top 5, and the bottom opened up, and I took it, and I think one more lap I might have been a little up farther with Tyler, but I don't know if I would have beat him or not. He was strong all night, so I'd do it same way again.
Well, buddy, before we let you go, please thank your sponsors, and big congratulations to you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. I was plumb perfect. Georgie's Highway to Hobbies, my whole team, Walters Racing, Corey, Jesse, Troy, Wolf, and Seth. We work together pretty good. It's always us door to door. CED, my wife, for letting me do this every week, and Chevrolet, and you guys for putting the broadcast on. It makes it really fun to go back and watch.
Thanks, buddy. We appreciate it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is, of course, the driver, Josh Childress. What a solid run for him, as, of course, trying to find a victory lane, and a good solid drive for the driver there in the number 39. Second behind King. Gave a fight all he could there. Just come up a little bit short there at the end for the man. Let's go now and grab what will be third place. And by the way, I'm a stat guy, so hang on, Josh. I'm going to rattle your info out here in just a second. Once I can find Josh Childress' information, his name. And it looks like I'm going to have to go into a little bit more of a search engine. And there it is, Josh Childress, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have it here in a second. I'm only getting 50 names at a time. So Ryan Bay, we'll grab you, sir. What a battle you had right there at the end, getting around Toby Clifford, the Daytona winner, Toby Ritters. And, man, bouncing back. Can you tell us what happened where you lost connection when you were in the lead, by the way, 2 laps down, fighting to get back in this thing? And I know it's not a win, but you got to be happy with a podium third after what happened to you. Tell us about it.
Yeah, Wesley, first of all, I got to give a big happy anniversary to my wife tomorrow. We're celebrating 8 years. So I had to make sure I passed and got into the podium so I could tell her happy anniversary in the booth with you guys. But yeah, man, it was a roller coaster. Started on the pole, it felt really good out front, and then my internet just cut out. That hasn't happened to me ever on iRacing. So let's call it a battery failure or a fuel pump. I don't know. Something. We had to go into the pits, went 2 laps down, and was fighting all day to get back up there. And man, it drove a lot worse in dirty air, and I was just fighting as much as I could to get back up. Happy with the P3. Happy to get a nice pass on the final lap there to get the podium. Yeah, I got as much as I could there with the circumstances.
Yeah, fantastic job. You got a lot of cautions that helped you get back to the race lead, or lead lap rather, and then somehow also you just avoided all the chaos that was mid-pack, front pack, and you had to drive through all of it. And you had a couple of close moments too where you had to basically stop on the track. So as those wrecks kept happening, where you're just like, man, I just got to get through the next one. Got to get through the next one.
Yep, pretty much. I stopped. I think I was stopped, 0 miles an hour for 2 of those wrecks. Yeah, man, it was a rough one, but happy to get P3 from that. Hopefully learned a lot. I bought the track this morning. This is the first time driving on this track for me, so hoping to be in victory lane Thursday night in the ARCA cars. We'll see how it goes.
Well, buddy, I'll tell you what a bounce back, obviously. I mean, what was the mindset with the technical woes, right? And then having to come through the back. And did you feel like this was just going to be caution after caution after caution, so you really wasn't panicking? You knew you could get back in it. What's going on there when you lost connection and, had to get back in this thing and get laps back and whatnot?
Yeah, towards the beginning of the race, it wasn't as much of a crash fest, so I was kind of worried that we were gonna have like repeated 30 to 40 lap runs. But then as the night fell, I think the trucks got a little tighter, harder to turn. So I guess I don't know what else would have caused all the wrecks, but ended up working in my favor. I was able to get in the lead lap before the halfway point, and was able to just work my way up from there and got some damage fixed, and it worked out.
Well, buddy, before I let you go, sir, please thank your sponsors. We appreciate it, man, and enjoy this one. Happy anniversary to you and your wife, the missus. I'm glad you're able to get on the podium, and go ahead and shout out those sponsors.
Yeah, thank you, Wesley. Shout out to my wife again and my dad for watching at home. And then if you guys need an iRacing Stats website, just check out neum.app. Thanks, guys.
That's the thoughts of Ryan Bay, everybody, and he'll finish in the number 3 spot. By the way, speaking of Josh Childress, I told you I'd find it. He's got a squirrel moment here. 47 career starts. He's on the road to 50 starts in the Northwest. 46 start tonight, 47th at the checkered flag. He's got no wins, but he's got now 9 top 5s and 19 top 10s. And for, of course, a guy like Ryan Bay, of course, a new driver, obviously, of the Northwest Series. Runner-up in ARCA last year. This was his 20th career start. He's got 5 career wins, 15 top 5s, and now 18 top 10s. And the most recent couple of top 5 finishes have been in trucks. He's new to the trucks this year. Jeremy, that's going to do it for tonight for trucks. ARCA Gateway Worldwide Technology on Thursday night. I'll be up in West Virginia. I think you said you'll be in Orlando, my friend. Always a privilege, pleasure. Always great work by there. Congratulations one more time, Jeff Stabnow, in his 500th career start in the Northwest. And we'll get ready for Thursday night, buddy. Your final take of this evening. I'm about ready to go to bed.
Yeah, it's bedtime. A lot of crashes, a lot of fun on the broadcast. Appreciate you guys again, and we're going to re-rack them and stack them this Thursday. We'll see you guys then.
We'll certainly do it, ladies and gentlemen. And obviously, as always, follow LiveSimRacing.com. We are CRN.com for TV and radio coverage of the Northwest for our streaming partners at your home for sim race. And, of course, Northwest Racing Series on Facebook and social media, Discord, and join the private group as well. We'd love for you to join us. You got plenty of time if you want to become a member as well. We got so many new names and new trucks, guys like Cooper and obviously Bay from ARCA to now trucks. It's just really great. We thank it all. I want to say thank you in closing to, of course, Sean Brightsman, Jeff Stabnow, John Ottenbacher, everybody that is in the operations department of running the league for the Northwest Racing Series. For producer, director, Mr. Charles Wooten. From a buddy, Jeremy Stanley, I'm Wesley Outland. Dream big. Congratulations again to the man, Mr. Tyler King, a former champion of the trucks, making a run for another spring division run. He becomes the 3rd winner of the season in the trucks of the Northwest. We'll see you for ARCA for their spring race right here at Gateway on Thursday. Good evening.